All right, so we've done 5 different methods to prove triangles congruent. Side, 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 HL, angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. Okay, I need you to understand that these are the only 5 ways you can prove triangles congruent, okay? So again, we have side, angle, side, we have side, 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 we have HL, we have angle, side, angle, and we have angle, angle, side. Those are the only 5 ways you can prove triangles congruent. It's the only 5 relationships that will prove triangles congruent. Okay, I will say this. I'm not going to write it down. I'm going to say it. We will never use the relationship of angle, side, side. Please never write down on your paper the relationship of angle, side, side. It's not an answer, and it's not appropriate to write on your paper. Please don't write it down. So if you're tempted to write angle, side, side, stop yourself and say, nope, I don't want to get in trouble, and nope, that's never the answer. Make sure your answers are one of these 5, or you say none. That's an appropriate answer if need be, okay? But never use angle, side, side. All right, moving on. Some of you, it'll sink in soon. Okay, quick reminders. When you get these pictures, you want to mark up anything you know. You're thinking, can I mark vertical angles? Can I mark a shared side? Can I mark from parallel lines? Do I have some kind of angles? Do I have some vocab? Okay, if you can think of something like that, maybe you can mark it. If not, maybe it's a none. So we start off with number 1. I definitely see a pair of angles. I definitely see a second pair of angles. Is there anything else we're allowed to mark? There's not. Guess what our answer is to start off with? None. All right, let's try number 2. I see some angles. Is there anything else I can mark? Definitely a pair of sides there. Is that enough to prove us congruent? I see an angle, angle, and a side outside. An angle, angle, a side outside. So that one will be an angle, angle, side. All right, number 3 over here. There's lots of stuff marked. Is this enough to prove it congruent? I see an angle, a side, and a side. An angle, a side, and a side, actually. Is that appropriate to write down? I don't think so. I can't put those angles between. There's a gap down there. This is not appropriate. This is a none. It is not going to work for us. All right, for number 4, lots of things marked. On the left side, I see a side, then an angle, and a side. On the right side, be careful, I see a side, an angle, but that side's not right nearby anymore. That side jumped over here. These are not even this marked similarly, so this is another none, all right? All right, on number 5, they're not even touching, so chances of marking anything else, we probably can't, but is there enough marked? I see an angle, a side, and an angle, a side, and an angle. That will work for angle, side, angle. All right, for number 6 here. Anything I can mark? Sure, that shared line in the middle. So that gives me an angle, a gap, then an angle, and then a side. An angle, a gap, an angle, and a side. It looks like I can do an angle, angle, side on that one. All right, moving up here. On number 7, is there enough marked? Because there's something else I can mark. I can mark those vertical angles, but it looks like I have a side, I have another side, and I have another side. All right, because of that, we can do a side, 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 or when I mark this angle right here, I could do side, angle, side, okay? So if you have something marked and it's legitimately marked and you can mark it, you could have more than one answer. All right, how about for number 8? All right, I'm hearing, I don't think I should write that down. It looks like it could be an angle, side, side. It does look that way, doesn't it? However, be careful. What kind of angle is this? a right angle, which means the side across from it is a hypotenuse, and this side is a leg. Across from it is a hypotenuse, this side is a leg. We can prove this one by HL. Right, on number 9, we can mark that shared side. So if I go around the circle here, side, angle, side, side, angle, side. Okay. Number 10, anything I can mark there? No extra angles, no shared side, no vocab, no parallel lines, and I have a lot of angles. Angle, 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 but I'm missing sides. You can never mark anything congruent if there's not a side mark, so this one's going to be a none. All right, on number 11, a set of sides, another set of sides, and in between them an angle. Follow the order, a side, an angle, and a side, side, an angle, and a side. All right, on number 12, anything I can mark. They have that nice X, so I can mark that vertical angle there. So I have a angle, a side, and an angle. I have an angle, a side, and an angle. So this one's going to be angle, side, angle. The side is between the two angles, and that's where I get my angle, side, angle. All right, last one's on this side. All right, I do see an angle, side, and another side. Can't write that down, no angle, side, side, but I can look at the right angle, and across from my right angle is my hypotenuse, and the other side is a leg, so I can do this one by HL. All right, how about on 14? Sides match, sides match, sides match. How about a little side, side, side work on that one? And the last one on this side, well, be careful. My angles don't even match. So if my angles don't even match, there's no way we could have anything. So this one's going to be a none. All right, let's move on to the back side of this page. All right, at the bottom of your page, not on my page here, but on the bottom of your page, you'll notice I again put on there every way you can prove things. And remember, on these recipes, it doesn't matter what order you put something into a proof, as long as the 3 ingredients are in there, okay? Once they are in there, then you can prove the triangle's congruent by one of your 5 methods. Remember, we only have the 5, side, 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 angle, side, HL, angle, angle, side, or angle, side, angle. There is never such a thing as angle, side, side, okay? So let's go through these and see what way we can mark these congruent. On the first one, it definitely looks like I have a right triangle, and this would be the hypotenuse straight across from it, and this would be a leg, so I'll take HL. Okay, I also could do, because this other set of angles, I could do coming across the bottom right here, angle, 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 side, angle, angle, side. Okay, so I could do HL or angle, angle, side on this one. Okay, it can't be side, angle, side because I don't have the side, the angle, and the side without any gaps, okay? All right, on number 2, I can mark my shared side. That will give me a side, side, side. On number 3, I can mark that shared side. Okay, it is a right triangle, but be careful. Did they mark my hypotenuse at all? And the answer there is no. So since the hypotenuse is not marked, I cannot do HL. But I can do a side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So I get a side, angle, side on number 3. All right, number 4, mark that vertical angle. Follow your order around, starting here, maybe angle, angle, side, angle, angle, side. Okay, so we get an angle, angle, side on 4. On number 5, go ahead and mark that shared line in between, and that will give me a side, angle, side, and a side, angle, side. 6, they're not touching, so no vertical angles. They're not sharing a side, but it looks like we have enough marking to go an angle to an angle, a side to a side, and an angle to an angle. And that will give me angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. So that one does work. All right, on number 7, just make sure we know that actually ends there. They share that same line. Shared line, we can mark it. We can follow what we have. We have an angle, angle, side, an angle, angle, side. Remember, that's the only one with the gap in between those. So angle, angle, side, and the side is definitely outside of the two angles. All right, be careful on number 8. Are those a full vertical angle? No, I don't have a full X, okay? So because of that, I cannot mark vertical angles. It looks like I would have maybe angle, side, side, angle, side, side. Nope, we can't write that down. So this one's going to be none. Even though I see congruent marks, it doesn't share a relationship that I can actually call. All right, number 9, let's share that side in the middle. Looks like I have a side, 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 and a side, side, side. So we'll call it side, side, side there. All right, and the last one, once again, one of those we almost get caught thinking angle, side, side, but it's not appropriate. Across from my right angle is my hypotenuse, and I have a leg that's also here. Across from my right angle is my hypotenuse, and I have another leg. So those triangles are congruent by HL. All right, so this is just kind of a quick overview of the 5 ways to prove triangles congruent. When you pull out your review pack, I'm going to go back a little bit, though, to say, can you check to see if what the corresponding parts are? So remember, angle to angle, side to side. If there's 4 sides, then you should get 4 sets of angles and 4 sets of sides corresponding and congruent. Maybe you'll need the distance formula to check something. If you do, do that. Okay? So think through what we've done in 4.1 to 4.5 and practice it on your review pack so that you're ready for a quiz over 4.1 to 4.5. Let me know if you have any questions.